This is my first YouTube video. I was highly requested by some people to make this as a layer breakdown video, so here we go. So what I did first, y'all, I started with a basic blue background, and I didn't make a camera raw filter to show y'all, but what I did is I went into filter, camera raw filter, and just put on some, like, it looks like probably like 15 to 20 grain maybe. Next, actually I used this brighter blue, I guess, and just did the same thing. Then I did some gradients, so I did a lighter blue in the corner, darker blue at the top. Next, I guess I used some halftone, and I put it on darker color to put the blending options to whatever I thought looked good. See, this made it red, so and it is Pistons graphic, so red is what I needed. Here, I guess I use another halftone layer. A lot of these halftones came later in the graphic, but I just layered them behind. Here, I used a halftone texture, and I used another one here, and then I would mask it, and then I would brush out what I wanted. So, if I remember correctly, yeah. So this is what I placed in, and then I used my brush on the color black and just faded it out. So, and then next I put another halftone here, probably the same thing, just masked it. Some grunge, some texture. If you were to go to my Behance, y'all can see what my inspo was behind this. It was supposed to be something abstract, something you'll see, you know, something trippy, abstract, cool looking. Next is some more grunge, halftone right here, and then you'll see why I added this here, this cutout. The D right here is from the Pistons logo. See, there's always a meaning sometimes, a lot of time behind all this. So I don't really just like to place a lot of random stuff sometimes. A lot of times there's a point to it. So here I placed the Pistons logo, double click the layer to go to my blending options, and I played with the underlying layer. So what that does, the underlying layer, which is the halftones in the blue, it will bring those halftones up to the white. You see? Like that. So next, put a Pistons logo in. Looks like I probably made it blue, or I put the blending options. So this is what it originally was. I don't think it was gray. I don't know. And then I put it to hard mix here because it was about that Pistons blue, so I just used it. This, I guess this face was not used. This is a scrap. So, and then here, I think I probably lowered the opacity. Yep, made it on difference. So same thing. Put it on difference this time. And when I did this, because it just adds more abstract to the background, just something to kind of fill it up, fill this open space here in the middle. So, and then next I use the ellipse tool. So you'll see why I use all these tools here in a second. I think some of these tools I did not end up using. I actually scrapped, but we'll see. Let me go up and look real quick at my original one. Yeah, so I think all these red squares right here got scrapped. And if not, I'll come back to it. And guys, I'm a very unorganized person. I'm trying to be organized, but sometimes it's hard. Yeah, I think all this was scrapped. Okay. Let me try to see where I'm at. Okay, yeah, here we go. So here I added a square, right? And I think what I did, I added a rectangle. So what you do here, you add a rectangle like this. Obviously this is really big, so let me make this smaller. Okay. What the hell? Oh, never mind. Alright, there we go. So then what you'll do is just turn on no fill and just add a stroke. Another way you could do this, it's definitely a longer way, but you could just have fill, stroke, turn your fill down. There's another way. Or go here, If you don't have a stroke on here, or like you forget to add it, and you already made this a smart object on accident, you could go here, stroke, 1, and then no fill. There's just other ways, but the easiest way is just to apply it with no fill and no stroke when you put it in the square. Okay, so there's that. And then what's next? I think I just added another one here for more abstract right here, just to give some more lines. Because if you were to look at my inspo, my Behance, maybe I'll show in this video that it was just an abstract, dotty, halftone, a lot of distorted looks to the graphic. See here, this is a scrap. I was going to try and incorporate some on Michigan. That did not work with grids, so it did not look good. I just scrapped it. I scrap a lot of things, guys. I play around a lot. I don't think I had this in here. No, I did not. I didn't think I did. Don't know what I added here. I think I added these. See, guys, I'm trying to remember because I haven't done this in a while. This is maybe about a month now I made it from when I made this. I added this here. So what this is, this was pretty cool. So what I do, guys, let me go to Illustrator real quick. So here's what I do. I take a logo and I will place it in. So let me find a logo I use for something else. So let me go to my team organizer, NBA, Kings, and then this right here. You can do this with any logo, but you need to have Illustrator. I don't know if you need to have Illustrator, but I know it's easy with Illustrator, and it makes it vector, so it's always pretty much high quality. So what you do, you find your photo, right? You place it in, make it color, and then count how many colors. So I like to just kind of like white, purple, so probably like 5 or 4 colors, because I don't know if you have to count the white background or not. I think you do. So then what you do, you click trace. So it traces out all the colors, right? And then you'll click expand. So it looks good. So you double click this. Obviously this is Sacramento on it, but like I do this, right? So you double click it, it takes out that color. It takes it out, which is pretty cool. And you can use some of this stuff for some more abstract if you like. And like I'll copy it, go to Photoshop, paste it in. You know, I'll place it around anywhere. You know, maybe play with the layers, change the colors. So like I could have made this blue right here doesn't look too bad. Just a little bit more abstract here, like that. And then if I want to play with the halftones, maybe I could use an underlying layer like that to make it more gritty. But yeah, and it's just a lot of it is just you gotta learn is really the main thing. Just learn how to do stuff, and it takes time. I'm probably coming up on almost 11 months in, and I'm still trying to learn. You know, I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to get better, and I do some of the same stuff I did from a while back, and I'm trying to just learn. You know, so we're all trying to learn. Next thing. Oh yeah, and I put on hard mix. So this is when it came out. So this was like the red and one of the old. It was the old Pistons logo. It's not the new one. It's one of the old ones. And I changed the color to red, and then I made it to hard mix. Same here, but except this one I played with the blending options to make it. It was kind of weird. It's kind of ugly to be honest, but to get those halftones in, and I might have put it in camera filter to add grain. I'm not sure though. Here I had a more, just more spikes around like that, different colors, just different colors, like Pistons colors. This I did not add in. I was going to try and do something to match his shoe. Actually, I might have added it in. I don't think I did though. We'll come back to that. Here I added Cade, right? So this is what a lot of people liked. So here I added Cade. This was a pain in the butt because there are some mess ups with his jersey I had to fix. So I added a white stroke to him, a black stroke and a white stroke. Don't mind this whole thing here. I covered it up. So then, here's the thing. I added like this, not like paper effect, but you know, just like a cutout version of him. So what you do, I'm going to teach you guys this, is let's grab our polygonal tool. Where is that at? Right here. You'll go like this, 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 and then this, and then this. Make sure you're on the original layer here. Click Control J. And what that does, once you click Control J, it makes that part just its own layer. You see? So like I could have done like something like this, something trippy looking, like whoop. I don't know. You know, something weird, something kind of abstract. And then how I got this look with this right here. If y'all want, there are many ways to get brushes. I use Envato Elements most of the time. I know Brush Easy is really good. I don't know if I can find the brushes on the dot. I have a lot of brushes. But, you know, I use a paintbrush to do it. So I'm just going to grab something for example. Doesn't really matter what it is. So thin brushes, whatever. I just would go here, click Erase, thin brush, and I would just do that. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. And I thought it looked pretty cool. And yeah. So there's that. I added some selector color to it. Kind of make it stick out more. So here what I do next. Here I added some elements and I changed the blend mode to, the blend mode is normal, but the blending options here, I changed the underlying layer to, so what this does, and it took me a minute to understand how some of the blending options work, but the underlying layer, what I'm pretty sure what it does is that if you go to the whites, anything that's white under the layer, right, it'll like erase it from that. You see what I mean? You see how the whites go away like this? Just the whites. And the more I go down, and if you go all the way down, obviously it's going to be gone. But, you know, I went through, see how it brings some of the halftones out a bit, like that. And see, if you were to click Alt or Option, I think it is on Mac. I don't have a Mac. You do this, it lowers the opacity to it, I think. See this? Now this, it gives the halftones out more. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. You gotta learn. Hopefully this video does help with that. So, next, I cut out, I'm not going to do it for you guys because it's going to take a minute, but I would use my polygonal tool like this. I'll do a short one and just like blah, 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 like this, go around. Make sure you go around cleanly, or you can probably use the pen tool as well. Make a selection. So if you're on the pen tool, you'll press Make Selection. On this one, it already has a selection because it has the dotted lines. And then you'll click Fill Shape, or let me make a new layer actually. Fill. You have to make a new layer. Click Fill and make it white like that. See? And then you just click Deselect like that. So that's what I did for this ball. And then I copy and pasted this graphic, right? I went in and merged it all. Then I clip masked it into the ball like this. Added some halftones, changed some blending options. So this will look like originally. Once I changed blending options, it combined the two graphics from what it looks like that. See, it looks funky, but next, you see that Pistons logo I used down here? I added it in here, but I made it white. I made it white because it sticks out from that red and that blue. Some contrast. And then I did the same thing with the polygonal tool, I think, with the outline, and then I added red to kind of make it look like it's when he touches the ball, it gives off like a red, I don't know. But here, I copy and pasted that ball, put it on top, and then I would just erase it. So, like this. Or, I don't know if maybe I erased it all. But I just erased it like that, and then it would just kind of look like it's with the ball inside. Like it's coming out of the ball. What's this? Here's some logos I use. I just went to Illustrator, took out only the whites from this logo, That's why it's kind of transparent like that. Let me go back. There we go. And then did 3 of them right here. Just different sizes. I probably should have moved this one down a bit like that. Space it out. Next, I have this triangle here and put that there. So then here's the cool part. So I did a lot of this. I don't really have the full progress, possibly. I might actually. We'll see. So here's the original photo of Cade. You see? Boring. Retouching is fine. Coloring's pretty... Yellows are pretty yellow. So what I did here was... I did a lot of cutting and pasting here. So, how you do this, see how he has his legs like this and stuff? I'm not going to do the tutorial because it does take a second. His hand's really big and his ball, it kind of looks like it's coming at you. A lot of it, you just want to cut out all the individual parts, and you will go to, so for example, let's just do one for his leg here. Make a layer, Control J, or actually, I'm tripping. Control J, and it pulls just that leg out, you see? So what you'll do, you'll click Control T. I think I use Distort, like this. I don't know if I use Distort or not. I don't remember. Or Perspective was one of the two, maybe. But you know, it still gives off that sense of feel that it's coming to you. So I guess it still kind of works. So this actually doesn't look too bad. It is kind of weird. The footing's kind of weird. But, you know, that's what you do. And if it's like off like this, I think I made his leg bigger too, possibly. But like, if it comes off like this, if it's like too big like that, you'll just have to try and blend it in with probably with your eraser tool maybe. So like this, you see how it kind of already blends in a bit, but you'll just go here and just do that maybe like that. And it might look a little off, but you know, I don't remember what I fully did. Something like that. So yeah. So I did that. Let me get rid of this. And then I just went through, added some strokes. Don't remember what I did here. I think I tried doing something that did not work out. This was the one with the gen fill. So right here I did a lot of experimenting from what I wanted to do to make it look abstract. Don't remember what I did. I think I did that. Did that. Don't think I did that. I don't know. But I guess we'll go through what, I guess we'll just go through all these. So here I think is the piston's end right here. I just added it there. This right here, I don't remember where I got this from. It might have been from one of the logos. And I just added it in and cut it out. Here I made his arm bigger, his leg bigger, but I think I deleted that. Here, something with a ball. Some halftone, I don't think I ended up using that. So I put the foot, made the ball bigger, put the foot in front, added some coloring to match with this one back here. Some layering. So here's what I did with the ball. And then I jetted another blue, halftone, blue, halftone, blue, halftone, blue, halftone. Some more abstract. I don't think I ended up using that. Maybe I did, I don't know, but we'll keep it for right now. Pistons T, some drawing. I use my pen and my pad, or you could probably use your mouse if you wanted to. Right here, draw. Don't know. Some scribbles around the 2. Some spiral I got from a pack. Probably can make it yourself, not too hard. So right here I want my camera all. So I did my camera all was. I don't really normally do this. I just did it for this graphic only. So for my exposure down, it was pretty bright like this at a time. So I just put it down 15. Didn't put it down too much. Put my texture down. Put my clarity up to give it like that gritty feel. Put my grain up. I didn't really put too much darkness around. Brighten the reds, the purples. I thought looked good. Color noise, all that good stuff. Because this would look like originally. I think right here. So I just made these. I put this down a bit, around 20. So I clicked OK, and then I have a thing where I put noise on white, noise on black, some noise here, texture lab wave right here, some curves to lower it a bit, name, Cade copy. So I copied that name, added a stroke to it, made it white, give like a 3D feel. Cade, same thing here. Some grunge texture around. So what I did, I copied that again, and then I cut it out to give it like this frame look, and then did the same thing. I don't think I did it there actually. Like that. Some color corrections. Some more drawing under the names. Just some more aspects like it's coming out of it. A little bit more camera raw. Watermark, gradient map. So yeah, that's what it looks like. That is the layer breakdown to why I made that and how I made it. So what I want to show you though before anyone goes, because I know some people don't know how to do this. So here's how I do the frame look. So I'll copy the merged full thing. Press Control J. So what you'll do, you'll press Control J. You will grab this right here, this tool right here. I don't know what it's called, but rectangular, I don't know, mark tool or whatever. And then you'll draw right here and do this. Probably wants to be even. This is not even. Like that. Okay. And then you'll click the mask button on the bottom with the white square and the circle. Like that. Go here. Go to the one under, I think. And no, I'm tripping. Go to the one that's masked out and then move it around like that. You see? So, yeah, that's how I did it, man. That's how I did this. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed day, and just stay designing, stay creating. The more you create, the better you're gonna get. The more ideas you'll come up with, and it'll be fun. It'll all be okay. So yeah, see ya.